Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Before you rush out the door to class, listen to me. I want you to say that pledge thing one more time, hon. Because you gotta know it cold.
Louder! I will forever honor our founding fathers.
If you practice it today, tonight you'll be like, thank God Mom had me say today.
Hey, everybody. I'm Hillary Atkin from the Atkin Report, and I'm delighted to welcome Siobhan Fallon Hogan, writer, producer, and star of the upcoming feature Rushed, to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. Siobhan, how are you doing?
I'm great, Hillary. Thanks so much for having me on. I really, really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, in Rush, you star as Barbara O'Brien, a devout Irish Catholic mom whose son is the victim of fraternity hazing. You've said you understand that hell hath no fury like a mother scorned, but tell us more about the film in which your own son, Peter Munson Hogan, also stars.
Yes, actually, it's kind of like the family Von Trapp. In the film, my daughter Sinead Hogan is also in it. My husband was a producer. So the film is about an Irish Catholic mom, like myself, from upstate New York, where I grew up. And I have 3 children, and they're in their late teens and 20s now. But it's basically about a mom who loses control, like we all do when your kids go off to college. And it's a real thriller. And there's some real sad moments in the film. And it keeps you on the edge of your seat. But at the beginning, there's a lot of humor because in any Irish Catholic family, there's that banter that goes back and forth. And the mother is a helicopter mom. But when things go bad at this hazing incident and the law doesn't stand on her side, she takes the law into her own hands. And that's when all hell breaks loose.
We're going to take a shot. Why not, baby? Bring the shots over here. Yeah, I think he's done. He's fine, Jesse. Jimmy, can you hear me? He's not responding, guys.
After an extensive state police department investigation, all parties have found the university not liable.
I've been just sitting around, wallowing. And I can't do that anymore. I gotta go do something important for your brother. The university investigator said that he drank too much. They say it was my son's fault. He was my only child. Senator, how many kids have to die before someone's liable?
Well, it's tradition.
Don't look at me. This guy just thinks he's the funniest in town.
Tied him to a chair because he passed out.
I'll show you what's funny.
And then they peed on him.
You got that?
What are you saying to me?
Send you the photo.
You've appeared in some legendary blockbusters, including Forrest Gump and Men in Black. So tell us a little bit about being in those films.
Well, it's interesting because Men in Black, when I went into audition, and Forrest Gump, I went in for different roles, for smaller roles. And I would say, no, I don't want to audition for that role. Men in Black, I said, I want to audition for Edgar's wife because I'm from upstate New York and I understand this. So, I mean, I loved working with Barry Sonnenfeld. He was awesome. And Vincent D'Onofrio was just a generous, great actor. Men in Black, I mean, with Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith, they're just fabulous. I mean, I just feel so unbelievably lucky and blessed to have been in those movies. Those were the glory days. That's for sure. Those were the big budget movies, where they'd walk around like sushi at 10 o'clock in the morning, like, anybody hungry? I'm like, didn't we just eat breakfast? But anyway, that was really something.
I'm sorry, it's obvious that you came up in the comedy world. So Siobhan, we are wrapping up our happy hour, but I want to propose a toast to you and the success of Rushed, which comes out in theaters and on Amazon and Apple Plus TV on August 27th.
Hillary, I just want to propose a toast to you. You're beautiful and you're hilarious. You have a great personality. I took out my glass that my best friends gave to me when I turned 50. She's just about as attractive as I am. And thanks a million for having me on. I hope everyone comes out to see Rushed August 27th. And it's going to be on in the theaters, but also on all kinds of video on demand. Vertical Entertainment's releasing it. And I really thank you, Hillary. You are something else, sister.
Thank you. Cheers to you, Siobhan.
Cheers to you, Hillary. God bless.
How you doing?
Good.